Dwayne Haskins. Dwayne. Man, come on, man. I understand the fact that you're young. You're celebrating the fact that you finally got to start again at quarterback, and you wanted to go out and party it up and have fun. Okay, I get it. I really get it. But dude, you got to use your head. You went out there and violated COVID-19 protocols. You have a head coach who has been battling cancer. And you go out there and risk your health along with the health of your teammates, the health of your coach. Come on. And let me harp on this. You've got that big C on your jersey. What does that C stand for? It stands for team captain. So what is a captain? A captain is a leader of men. Do you think what you did is a display of leadership? Is something that a leader of men would go out and do? You say you want to be like Tom Brady. You want to be one of the, like a Drew Brees or Aaron Rodgers. Do you see any of those guys going out there and violating the COVID-19 protocols? For that case, going out and partying it up? No. Most of those guys are family guys. They are taking care of their family. And I realize you're young, you're not married. I don't believe you have children, so I understand you're wanting to live it up. I get that. I was young once 100 years ago, and in my 20s, I did not display myself as a leader of men, but I also was not an NFL starting quarterback, or just in general, I was not playing in the NFL. In my opinion, and I think everybody else will agree, that when you're an NFL quarterback, and not only that, but when you're an NFL starting quarterback, then you have to bring with you a certain amount of leadership qualities. You have to be the leader, because even if you don't have that big old C on your jersey, you are still a leader of men, and that's what you have to display yourself as on and off the field. Okay, if this was the first time, I would probably almost be like, all right, the dude's young. He's still obviously immature. He's going to have to just get past this, focus on the big game that we have against Carolina this weekend. But no. This is the second time you violated COVID-19 protocols. You have a coach who has been dealing with cancer. Let that sink in. I have really been trying to pull for Dwayne Haskins. I want to see him succeed because, for one thing, Joe Theismann gave you his number 7. Nobody has worn number 7 since Joe Theismann. Now, I'm that that is purely Joe's decision to give you that number 7. But in all honesty, have you earned that number 7? In all honesty, have you really earned that big old C on your jersey? Because honestly, I think the answer to both of those questions is no. What I would do, and maybe because I'm one of these people who is self-deprecating, whatever the terminology is. I'm someone who tends to be very hard on themselves, and so honestly, if I was you, I would say I do not deserve this captaincy. I don't even deserve this number 7. Give me another number. Give me number, I don't know, whatever, number 4 or something like that. Give me a number, some other number that I can make proud. Give me a chance to prove that I can earn the number 7. Give me a chance to prove that I can earn that C. Because right now he has not earned either one as far as I'm concerned. Now, I know I may get some backlash on this because there are some very hardcore Haskins fans out there who want to see him succeed. And don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of him too. Of course I want him to succeed. We spent our number one pick on, or first round pick on Dwayne Haskins. So why would I not want to see him succeed? But I want to see a leader in that position. I want to see someone that when I watch them speak, like in these press conferences or whatnot, that, you know, you can just hear it. You can be like, this dude gets it. I want somebody like that. And so certainly I'm a huge Alex Smith fan. I mean, I've already said that in the last couple of videos, and so I'm going to keep repeating myself. But yes, I'm a huge Alex Smith fan, and what Alex Smith went through to get back to where he was, he may not be playing the way that Alex Smith played in Kansas City, but look at his record. His record since he's been to Washington, it speaks for itself. So I would much rather have Alex Smith, even if he's not completely 100%. I'd rather see him behind center than I would, someone like Dwayne Haskins, who is just not quite there on the maturity level. And maybe that's wrong for me to say, but I will tell you this. If Dwayne starts against Carolina, he's got my support. I want to see him succeed. I want to see this team win so we can get into the playoffs. But as it stands now, I have a feeling that you're not going to see Dwayne Haskins. We're probably going to see Alex Smith. And all I got to say is, Dwayne, come on, grow up. Because you're not going to get very many chances in this league. But Haskins, man, Dwayne, you've got to shut off all of this other junk. I realize you want the bling, you want the party lifestyle, you want to have fun because you're young, and I get it. But here is the thing that you have to understand. When it comes to a high-profile career in sports, you are going to be scrutinized by people like me who are fans, by the media especially. But you're also going to be scrutinized by your teammates, by your coaching staff. You literally have to decide what is more important to me. You know, the money part of it and the party lifestyle and the out having fun because I'm young and I deserve it, or the hard-nosed approach of I'm an NFL player, but I'm an NFL quarterback. I'm a leader of men, and I am going to go in that direction. I am going to lead men, because it's almost like joining the army probably. I mean, again, I may get blown up on saying that because I have not been in the military, so I don't want to offend my fellow veterans and comparing being in the military to the NFL. I'm just trying to make the point that, you know, it is about growing up and being a man and taking responsibility. And taking responsibility isn't deciding to take responsibility after you get caught. It's just not doing these things in the first place. It's about being a leader. And if you can't be a leader, then you probably don't deserve to be in the league. Because you don't want to end up like some of these past NFL players who could not handle, they just had to live the fame and the fortune lifestyle of it. And it really wound up hurting their play on the field more. And is that you? Is that really what you want to be? Is that what's more important to you? Because if it is, you really don't deserve to be in the league, and you're not going to be in the league very long. All right, I said this was going to be short. This has probably not turned out to be nearly as short as it should have been, but I felt like this is what I had to say, and I realized that my videos are probably going to be much later with this stuff than what a lot of other fan channels are. A lot of that is because, I have a full-time job. I got a family, which is a full-time job in itself. So trying to find times where I can kind of fit these videos in and get them out, I'm going to be a little late on some things, but I'm going to try to get these videos out as quickly as possible. So that being said, if you agreed with this video, give me a like. If you didn't agree with this video, let me know in the comments section why you didn't. I think we can have a good discussion on this. But as always, hell to the Washington football team, hell to the Redskins. Oh, I said it.